how the Salem Tigers did, or who may have passed away, there's only one way to get that information quickly, and that's by going to Your World Today online. Go to KSMORadio.com and click on the Your World Today button, and you'll get the latest edition online, or check out the Your World Today archives. And if you are in town, pick one up in any of the 30-plus locations in Salem and Bunker. Your World Today. They're free.
Listen up to these Black Friday deals going on at the Rockin' G Western Trading Post in Salem. Buy one, get one half off Wrangler jeans. Buy one, get one 40% off in-stock boots. All Christmas items 40% off. Saddles 20% off. And toys 10% off. This is all going on at the Rockin' G Western Trading Post this Black Friday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. at 3629 North Highway 19 in Salem.
Good afternoon and welcome to KSMO Radio. Let's take a look at that noon hour weather forecast. This afternoon we do have a 50-50 chance of showers, mainly after 4 this afternoon. We'll have cloudy skies with a high near 51 and southerly winds will be 6 to 9 miles per hour. Tonight we expect showers mainly before 10 p.m. That chance of precipitation for tonight is 80%, with new rainfall amounts between 1/4 and 1/2 of an inch being possible. We'll have patchy fog after 1 a.m. Our low temperature tonight should be around 47 degrees with southeasterly winds around 6 miles per hour, becoming light and variable after midnight. Tomorrow we have a slight chance of showers between 2 and 3 in the afternoon. That chance of precipitation is 20%. We'll have patchy fog before 11 a.m. Otherwise, tomorrow will be mostly cloudy with a high near 59 degrees. Winds will be out of the west at 3 to 8 miles per hour, and our wind chill value early tomorrow morning will be as low as 48 degrees. Then tomorrow night will be mostly cloudy, but gradually skies will become mostly clear, and we'll have a low temperature around 30 degrees. Northwesterly winds will be 6 to 14 miles per hour, with gusts as high as 29 miles per hour, and our wind chill value will be as low as 21 degrees. Wednesday's forecasted to be sunny with a high temperature near 45 degrees. Winds will be out of the northwest at 7 to 14 miles per hour, with gusts as high as 29 miles per hour. We expect partly cloudy skies Wednesday night, low around 25 degrees. Then Thursday, which is Thanksgiving Day, will be sunny with a high near 45. Mostly clear skies are in the forecast for Thursday night, low around 21. Then we should be partly sunny on Friday with a high near 44. Now, we do have a chance of rain and snow showers before midnight, then rain showers likely after midnight Friday night, with cloudy skies and low temperature around 30 degrees. Showers are likely on Saturday with cloudy skies and a high near 41. Then showers are likely as well Saturday night with cloudy skies and low temperature around 30 degrees. We do have a chance of showers Sunday with mostly cloudy skies and a high near 44. Chance of showers continue Sunday night with cloudy skies and low temperature around 32 degrees. And Monday we'll still have a chance of showers with mostly cloudy skies and a high temperature near 46 degrees. And that's your noon hour weather update brought to you by all of us here at KSMO, where it's now time for the Brownfield Commentary and Midday Livestock Report.
Even amidst the ever-present challenges that are part of farming, we have so much to be thankful for this Thanksgiving season. Hello, everyone. I'm Cindy Young with Brownfield, and this is my 2 cents. There are so many small and wondrous moments for which I am grateful. The smell of freshly turned soil, the peace of the countryside at dawn and dusk, the first sprouts in the spring, and the smell of hay baling season. The birth of a calf is an awe-inspiring experience that symbolizes renewal, growth, and the continuation of the herd and of the farm. I'm grateful for resilience, something farming demands. In the face of adversity like drought, floods, unreasonable environmental regulations, rising input costs, market fluctuations, and so much more, we should celebrate our perseverance. I'm grateful for the ability to rise after a difficult season and adapt to new challenges. I'm also grateful for the resilience of the land. We're in partnership with the land, and despite the challenges brought on by changing weather patterns, droughts, floods, or disease, we continue to care for the earth, hoping for its resilience. On our farm, everything is interconnected. The health of the soil affects the growth of plants, which in turn feed our cattle, which provide manure that fertilizes the land. This balance is not always easy to achieve, but when it happens, it's a reminder of the intricate, delicate web of life. I'm thankful for the soil's ability to recover and provide year after year. I'm Cindy Young with Brownfield. That's my 2 cents.
Everything you've heard is true. Pioneer brand Z-Series soybeans are bringing you the next era of soybean performance. Believe the hype. With a generational leap in genetics, Z-Series is redefining what's possible. Ride the wave. Z-Series soybeans have unleashed unprecedented yield potential and delivered maximum return on investment. Plant Z-Series soybeans in the 100th season of Pioneer. Visit pioneer.com/greatest yields.
We asked parents who adopted teens to share their journey.
We just kind of knew from the beginning that we were family.
They showcased a sense of love that I never had before. I mean, he's not only my parent, he's like my best friend.
At the end of the day, it's all been worth it. I wouldn't change a thing about our lives.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. Visit adoptuskids.org to learn more. Brought to you by Adopt U.S. Kids, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, and the Ad Council.
You've seen Towns Green in Salem and Houston filled with local community events, business ads, even obituaries. But did you know that the Towns Green staff can even create personalized closed networks? They have already created a closed network for Intercounty Electric, the Senior Age Area Agency on Aging, schools, churches, and others. And you're in complete control of the content. It is a full-service closed network, and it's very affordable. To get all the details, call or text Towns Green at 636-338-1199. Towns Green. Country Mart in Salem is the one place to go to get everything you need. You'll find a pharmacy, greenhouse, deli, and gluten-free foods, organic foods, and diabetic products. Have you joined the Country Mart E-Club yet? If not, you should. You'll receive exclusive offers, weekly specials, and special sales through your email. It's simple and it's free. Join the Country Mart E-Club today. For more information about the E-Club, go to www.tcmarkets.com. It's just another service from your friends at Country Mart in Salem.
Direct cash cattle and cash hog business for Quiet Monday. Good morning, I'm Megan Grevner with your Brownfield Livestock Market Report. Direct cash cattle trade activity started the week slow. Bids and asking prices didn't surface. Show lists are higher across all major feeding areas. The bulk of the week's business is expected to take place before the Thanksgiving holiday, but with Tyson's announcement Friday that it would be closing its Lexington, Nebraska processing facility, it could be a very bumpy ride for all segments of the cattle market. At the Joplin Regional Stockyards in Missouri, the USDA says sales throughout the day were uneven. Here's owner Jackie Moore with the details.
You know, those feeder cattle today, they call them 10 to 20 lower. That's sure would be what it was. Even on the very front end cattle, you know, we sold some 800-pound cattle last week for $360. Probably the best 800-pound cattle we sold today would bring $340 something. So we're $15, $20 lower on the very front end of them. The lower end of them be the same, $15, $20 lower on those cattle that come out of a grow yard somewhere, got some meat on them, just commodity type cattle that, you know, that the corporates all feed. But it's just this the way it is.
Thanks, Jackie. Box beef closed lower with light demand for solid offerings. Choice down 99 cents at $370.49. Select was $1.47 lower at $355.51. Estimated cattle slaughter was 120,000 head, up 4,000 on the weekend, down more than 2,000 on the year. Cash hogs were not reported due to confidentiality. There was a light negotiated run. Processors haven't been forced to get aggressive in their procurement efforts, as they've been able to move needed numbers at lower prices. While demand is expected to improve, there continues to be a lot of uncertainty related to both global and domestic demand. Pork remains a competitively priced protein in the retail space, which could be helping provide some much-needed support to the market. The 5-day rolling average for barrows and gilts at the National Daily Direct is 74.08. Pork values closed higher on Monday, up 35 cents at 93.78. All of the primals except butts and hams were higher, and estimated hog slaughter was 495,000 head, up 1,000 on the week and up about 2,500 on the year. At the CME, live and feeder cattle were locked, limit down on technical liquidation, and lean hog futures ended the day higher, supported by expectations for improved pork demand. I'm Megan Grebner for Brownfield.
Everything you've heard is true. Pioneer brand Z-Series soybeans are bringing you the next era of soybean performance. Believe the hype. With a generational leap in genetics, Z-Series is redefining what's possible. Ride the wave. Z-Series soybeans have unleashed unprecedented yield potential and delivered maximum return on investment. Plant Z-Series soybeans in the 100th season of Pioneer. Visit pioneer.com/greatest yields.
All right, son. Time to put out this campfire.
Dad, we learned about this in school.
Oh, did you now? Okay. What's first?
Smokey Bear said to.
First, drown it with a bucket of water, then stir it with a shovel.
Wow, you sound just like him.
Then he said,
if it's still warm, then do it again.
Where can I learn all this?
It's all on SmokeyBear.com with other wildfire prevention tips. Because only you can prevent wildfires.
Brought to you by the USDA Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
That has been the Brownfield Commentary and Midday Livestock Report. It is now time for a look at updated funeral announcements being brought to you as a courtesy of Your World Today. Serving Salem and Dent County for over 30 years, Your World Today is 4 pages of information that will take you about 5 minutes to read, and they're available in over 40 locations in Salem and in Bunker, and online at our website, KSMOradio.com. Your World Today. Be sure and pick one up every weekday or check it out online. Virginia Tudor Inman Wisdom, age 88 of Boss, passed away Monday, November 24th. Funeral services for Virginia Tudor Wisdom will be Saturday at 12 noon at the Macedonian United Baptist Church. Visitation for family and friends of Virginia Wisdom will also be Saturday from 11 a.m. until service time at 12 noon. Burial will be in the Boss Cemetery. Memorial contributions may be made to the Boss Cemetery and left with Wilson Mortuary. Memorial envelopes will be available, and all arrangements for Virginia Tudor Inman Wisdom of Boss are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Salem. Benny Burrell Bryson died November 21st at his home. A memorial gathering will be held from 2 in the afternoon till 4 on Saturday, November 29th at the Wilson Mortuary, Salem Chapel. In lieu of flowers, memorial contributions may be made in memory of Benny Bryson to the donor's choice. Cards will be available, and all arrangements for Benny Burrell Bryson of Salem are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Salem. April Lorraine Cole Hodakowski, age 54 of Fort Leonard Wood, passed away Sunday, November 16th. Funeral services for April Hodakowski will be Sunday at 2 in the afternoon at the Wilson Mortuary, Salem Chapel. Visitation for family and friends of April Hodakowski will also be on Sunday from 1 until service time at 2 o'clock. And all arrangements for April Lorraine Cole Hodakowski of Fort Leonard Wood, formerly of Salem, are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Salem. Shirley Ann Cavender of Salem passed away Friday, November 21st at the age of 81 years. Funeral services for Shirley Cavender will be at 12 noon Monday, December 1st to Wilson Mortuary, Salem Chapel. Visitation for family and friends of Shirley Cavender will also be Monday from 10 until service time at 12 noon. Burial will be in the Cedar Grove Cemetery. And all arrangements for Shirley Ann Cavender of Salem are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Salem. That has been a look at updated funeral announcements and was brought to you as a courtesy of Your World Today. Your World Today is the only daily news flyer in Dent County. It is available in over 40 locations in Salem and in Bunker. And be sure and check out Your World Today online at our website, KSMOradio.com. Your World Today has been serving Dent County for over 30 years. The best part about it is absolutely free.
What's the fastest way for you to get yourself up to date on the latest in news, sports, weather, and obituaries that costs you absolutely nothing? It's Your World Today. Serving Salem and Dent County now for over 20 years, Your World Today is 4 pages of information that will take you about 5 minutes to read, and they're available in over 30-plus locations in Salem and in Bunker. Your World Today. Pick one up every weekday. They're free.
It is now time for a look at local news, and it's being brought to you by Southwest Baptist University Salem Campus. SBU Salem Campus provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding area. For more on degrees and programs, stop by SBU Salem Campus today at 501 South Grand Street, or you can call them at 729-7071. I'm Bob Parsons reporting. The Salem Police Department reports on Saturday, November 22nd, 2 patrolmen responded to a theft in progress call in the 1100 block of West Scenic Rivers Boulevard. Upon arrival, officers located and apprehended the suspect as he attempted to leave in his vehicle. The officers that responded possess advanced criminal interdiction training, and during the course of their investigation, they observed indicators suggesting additional criminal activity had occurred beyond the original incident. After the suspect declined to consent to a vehicle search, the Salem Police Department requested K-9 Mid and an officer from the Dent County Sheriff's Office to assist. K-9 Mid provided a positive alert for the presence of illegal narcotics. A subsequent search of the vehicle resulted in the discovery of approximately 507 grams or 1.18 pounds of methamphetamine, laced marijuana, 67.4 grams of liquid methamphetamine, and additional drug paraphernalia. The suspect was identified as Randy Lindbergh, and he was taken into custody and transported to the Dent County Jail pending formal charges. The Salem Police Department submitted a probable cause statement to the Dent County Prosecutor's Office for trafficking drugs in the first degree, burglary in the first degree, and the unlawful possession of drug paraphernalia. The Salem Police Department extends its gratitude to the Dent County Sheriff's Office, K-9 Mid, Missouri State Highway Patrol, and Dent County Prosecutor's Office for their crucial assistance and teamwork during this investigation. The City of Salem Board of Aldermen will be meeting this evening at 6 o'clock at 202 North Washington in the old City Hall auditorium. After the approval of the agenda and the consent agenda, public comments will be heard. The Salem Library Board of Trustees is asking for board approval for 2 new members to be added to replace S.N. Ball, who resigned, and Harold Hamilton, who passed away. The 2 new members would be Catherine Hill and Conrad Hake. The board will discuss the 2 bids received for the power line tree trimming in town from Asplunch and Forster Works before the board hears report from city officials. City Administrator Sally Burbridge will discuss the MPUA meeting held October 29th, and Finance Director Stacy Houston will present the financial report to the Board of Aldermen. The board may then go into closed session to discuss personnel. The meeting tonight of the City of Salem Board of Aldermen is open to the public. The Salem Arty Board of Education held their regular meeting Thursday evening in the Administration Building. After approving the agenda and consent agenda, several students were recognized for exceptional reading achievements. Brandon Pyatt and Lisa Jones honored John Salyer, Rowan McGrail, Reese England, Emily Jones, Miley Jones, Savannah Sexton, and Cheyenne Sexton for leading the district's Beanstack Reading Leaderboard. The board also received the annual district audit report from Ken Schultz of Schultz, Wood, and Rapp, PC. Superintendent Dr. Nathan Wills provided an update on district projects and initiatives, noting progress towards multiple CSIP goals. He recognized staff members Misty Swank and Jody Haven for their contributions and reported on ongoing repairs to the upper elementary roof and baseball dugouts. Dr. Wills also highlighted recent donations from the Licking VFW, including $1,000 each to the robotics team and FFA. He announced the district's award of $150,000 from the Volkswagen Trust to purchase a replacement bus. Board members were reminded of upcoming building visits from Board of Education members on December 11th. The filing dates for school board candidates are from December 9th through 30th, and there will be an informational session for prospective board members scheduled for December 2nd. Administrators also report the track surface and drainage improvements are underway. In new business, the board voted unanimously to set board filing dates. They approved a $115,000 bond prepayment and accepted the district's audit report with noted corrections. Maggie Hogan was selected as the district's nominee for the Belcher Scholarship. Personnel updates included the hiring of Bobby Jarvis as a William Lynch Elementary custodian and Candida Mathis as a middle school personal aide, as well as resignations from Kayla Howard and Victor Snyder. The board then entered executive session to discuss personnel and student matters before briefly returning to open session to adjourn the meeting. The Denton County Salary Commission met Thursday afternoon, November 20th at the Judicial Building. Denton County elected officials at the meeting included Angie Curley, Danita Williams, Shannon Van Kirk, Gary Larson, Cindy Ard, Alyssa Brookshire, Andrew Curley, Ben Percival, Sharita Cook, Keith Green, and Jimmy Williams. Sheriff Bob Wells was unable to attend. Presiding Commissioner Gary Larson was elected chairman of the meeting. The financial report provided by Treasurer Danita Williams showed the total funds from the major accounts of the county came to $9,553,782.02, and the commission accepted the report. Currently, the county is at 100% of the assessed valuation salary by state statute for all office holders, and the Salary Commission voted for it to remain at 100%. The Commission then discussed cost of living increases. The Commission approved a COLA increase of up to 4% to become effective January 1, 2026, and be applied uniformly across the board for everyone, and for the future with the determinations authorized by the Commission during the budget process. The Commission also discussed SB 1, which allows all coroners to get an additional $14,000 in salary, which would take effect January of 2029. The Commission approved increasing the coroner's salary by $14,000 beginning January 1st, 2021. I don't know why I'm stuck on that, 2029. The Salary Commission meeting was then adjourned. Salem Police Department has recently released their report for the month of October. The department responded to 23 accidents during the month. Officers responded to 8 alarms sounding and addressed 75 animal calls, investigated 6 assaults or fights, performed 27 well-being checks, and 12 area checks in October. Police investigated 6 domestic disputes, 8 verbal disturbances, conducted 80 follow-up investigations, and provided 27 escorts. They investigated 8 fraud reports, had 6 reports of found property, and had 2 intoxicated pedestrian reports, 3 trespassing reports, 2 parking complaints, and a property damage report. The Salem Police responded to 8 juvenile problems, wrote 7 stealing reports, responded to 8 traffic complaints, and assisted 3 motorists. Officers responded to a report of a suicidal person, 29 suspicious circumstance calls, 5 suspicious person calls, and 4 suspicious vehicle calls. The Salem Police in October investigated 3 reports of shots fired, 2 sex offense calls, and checked out an abandoned vehicle call. The Salem Police also investigated a missing persons report, 3 peace disturbance calls, a report of an overdose, and a report of an open door. Officers attempted to serve 4 warrants and conducted 51 traffic stops during the month. The police responded to a total of 561 incidents in October, with the average response time to calls being 2 minutes and 23 seconds. The average time spent on the scene was 23 minutes. If you have any information regarding any ongoing investigation, contact the Salem Police Department by calling their non-emergency number at 573-729-6550, or speak with them in person at 500 North Jackson Street in Salem. If you missed the first sign-up for your family to participate in the Salvation Army Angel Tree and the Dent County Toy Drive, the next sign-up will be Monday afternoon, December 1st at the Salem Community Center at the Armory from 3:30 to 5:30. This Angel Tree and Toy Drive programs are for children from birth to 12 years of age. Parents must bring proof of your child's age and proof of residency, such as a utility bill, tax bill, a birth certificate, or report card. Parents must also know the interest of each of their children and also know their clothing and shoe sizes. The Angel Tree will be at Walmart, and it will be your chance to adopt an angel or two. Then shop for clothing, coats, hats, and toys to make the child's Christmas a happy one. Some families use this time of year to teach their children the importance of giving during the holiday season. The Angel Tree will be available this Wednesday through Saturday, December 20th, unless all the angels are adopted before then. For more information about the Angel Tree, call the Salvation Army Dent County Service Unit office at 573-729-8163 or email Sherry@SalemCommunityCenter.org. The Dent County Toy Drive can be messaged directly on Facebook as well. Well, that has been a look at local news, and it was brought to you by SBU Salem Campus at 501 South Grand Street, where they offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN Bridge program, criminal justice, and elementary education. For more about SBU Salem Campus, contact them at 573-729-7071.
Southwest Baptist University campus in Salem provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding areas. The classes at SBU Salem campus are taught in the afternoon and evenings, making a degree attainable for people who are in the workforce or can't afford to go off to get a degree. We offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN Bridge program, criminal justice, elementary education. For more information on the degrees and programs, please contact admissions counselor Chris Welch to schedule an appointment as a prospective or returning student. You may call 573-729-7071.
This holiday, give the gift that lasts all season long. Cardinals ticket packs are on sale now, starting at 5, 6, and 10 games. All packs include 2026's top games and favorite giveaways. Backed by popular demand, choose from the opening day pack or the bobblehead pack. Check out the Cubs pack, weekend pack, or apparel pack. There's a pack for everyone. Find your perfect gift right now at cardinals.com/tickets.
This message comes from Viking, committed to exploring the world in comfort. Journey through the heart of Europe on an elegant Viking longship with thoughtful service, destination-focused dining, and cultural enrichment on board and on shore. With small ships that bring travelers closer to the destination, there's more time to explore. And every Viking voyage is all-inclusive, with no children and no casinos. Discover more at Viking.com.
Extra value meals are back. For just $5, get a savory and sweet sausage, egg, and cheese McGriddles, plus hash browns and a coffee. Only at McDonald's.
For limited time only. Prices and participation may vary. Prices may be higher in Hawaii, Alaska, and California, and for delivery.
Extra value meals are back. That means 10 tender, juicy McNuggets and medium fries and a drink are just $8. Only at McDonald's.
For limited time only. Prices and participation may vary. Prices may be higher in Hawaii, Alaska, and California, and for delivery.
It is now time for a look at local and regional sports, and it's being brought to you as a courtesy of your Ozark sports leader, KSMO. The Salem Tiger varsity basketball tips off tonight with the annual Cat Classic in Licking. The JV games will get underway at 4 o'clock. Afterwards, the varsity Lady Tigers will start their game at approximately 6:30 with the boys' game to follow. Listen in on KSMO Radio 1340 AM and 95.7 FM or watch the live video stream on KSMO's social media pages and KSMORadio.com. The Missouri basketball Tigers will be hosting the South Carolina State Bulldogs tonight at 7 on ESPN and Sling TV. The New York Rangers hosted the St. Louis Blues last night in the historic Madison Square Garden. Dylan Holloway hit a snapshot goal in the first to give the Blues an early advantage, but the Rangers responded and scored in a trio of goals. Pavel Buchnevich netted a late goal in the third as the Blues fell 3-2. The Blues' next game will be tomorrow evening at 7:30 will be tomorrow evening on KSMO Radio, as they will be in New Jersey to face the Devils. Tune in at 5:30. That's 5:30 for the pre-skate show, and the puck will drop tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. Well, that's been a look at local and regional sports, brought to you as a courtesy of KSMO. Stay tuned for a look at sports from the Missouri Net.
Hey, Nut Sports, good afternoon. I'm Tim Fisher. We'll start with football, where the Kansas City Chiefs have already turned the page from this past Sunday's come-from-behind 23-20 overtime victory over the Indianapolis Colts as they get set for Thursday's matchup, going on the road to Dallas to take on the Cowboys. A short week of prep for the Chiefs, who come in at 6-5. Still on the outside looking in of the AFC playoff picture. The Cowboys enter at 5-1 off a come-from-behind last-second victory over the Philadelphia Eagles this past Sunday. Kickoff for the Chiefs and the Cowboys on Thanksgiving, set for 3:30. To college football, where the Missouri Tigers in game week mode as they prepare for the Battle Line rivalry game on Saturday, going on the road to take on the Arkansas Razorbacks. Mizzou enters the rivalry game at 7-4, while the Razorbacks come in at 2-9. To college basketball, where the Missouri Tigers back in action tonight, playing host to South Carolina State at Mizzou Arena. The Tigers come in at 4-0, while the Bulldogs enter at 0-6. Tip-off for Mizzou and South Carolina State from Mizzou Arena tonight, set for 7 o'clock. Also in the college basketball schedule, the Southeast Missouri State Redhawks in action on the road at Cal Poly. From the scoreboard last night, the Missouri State Bears upended by the LIU Sharks by the final count of 75-61. The Bears not back in action until Sunday when they play host in Northeastern State. Also last night, Lindenwood knocks off Kansas City by the final count of 80-67. Finally to hockey, where the St. Louis Blues will be back on the ice tomorrow night in New Jersey to skate against the Devils. The Blue Notes last night fell in New York to the Rangers by the final count of 3-2. I'm Tim Fisher, Missouri Nut Sports.
Life doesn't pause when you're sick. Vaccines against respiratory illnesses can help protect you and give you more playtime with your best friend. Depending on age and health status, vaccinations for flu, COVID-19, RSV, or pneumococcal infection may be recommended. Vaccines can help keep you from having a rough time. Learn more at cveep.org/vaccines-protect. Brought to you by the American Lung Association and CVEEP, fighting infectious respiratory disease.
Every child deserves a fair shot at a bright future. That's why Save the Children Head Start administers Head Start programs in rural America. We leveled the playing field early, helping children start school strong, stay strong, and unlock their full potential. Because education is the best path out of poverty. Learn more at savethechildren.org/Head Start.
At Bank of America, we asked our people, how do you take ownership of your career?
I'm able to grow my way by putting the priorities that I have for my career first.
I thrive on being a leader who's behind the team, not in front of the team.
Every few years, I'm being re-energized because I get to do something different and learn something new.
See how our teammates are growing in their careers at bankofamerica.com/great place to work. What would you like the power to do? Bank of America, proud to be an equal opportunity employer.
Hey, Ryan Reynolds here. Wishing you a very happy half-off holiday, because right now Mint Mobile is offering you the gift of 50% off unlimited. To be clear, that's half price, not half the service. Mint is still premium unlimited wireless for a great price. So that means a half day, yeah?
Visit mintmobile.com/radio. Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, equivalent to $15 per month required. New customer offer for first 3 months only. Speed slow after 35 gigabytes of network busy. Taxes and fees extra. See mintmobile.com.
Here at KSMO, we've got news from the Missouri Net coming up next. Then stay tuned to your hometown radio station. I'll be back after the top of the hour with your latest KSMO weather forecast.
Missouri Net News. I'm Sue Danielson. AAA Missouri says today marks the start of the busy Thanksgiving travel period. AAA is forecasting about 82 million Americans traveling more than 50 miles from home. Travelers in Missouri could see flurries or even a light blanket of snow this weekend. SSM Health is in talks with United Healthcare ahead of a December 31st deadline when their current contract ends. SSM says without a new contract, some members could lose their in-network coverage. There's new information about a law enforcement effort in Colombia last week. Multiple agencies were involved in the effort, focusing on violent crimes. Officers arrested 33 people. Missouri horse owners are on the lookout for a severe form of equine herpes virus due to a possible exposure at horse events in Oklahoma and Texas. State veterinarian Dr. Stephen Struberg.
The most common symptoms in horses is respiratory symptoms.
The Canadian Pacific Kansas City Christmas train rolls into Chillicothe, Missouri tomorrow before heading to Kansas City Friday and Joplin Saturday. Missouri Net News.
Do you have a black